gonna upload to YouTube every single day. Well, you might think, Kristi, you haven't uploaded a video consistently in months. What makes you think you can do one every day? I don't. So that's why I'm gonna challenge myself to do it. I have gotten out of the groove of filming, so much so that I have overthought myself into inaction. I think myself into a hole. This isn't good enough, it's not gonna get views. This isn't funny enough, scrap it. I filmed so many videos that never see the light of day. And so I have thought myself into inaction. So much so that I've never done this on my channel in the 10 years I've been doing YouTube, and I have to get out of it. And so I've been talking to my therapist, and she talked to me about these things called morning pages. And that is that every morning, in the morning, you write 3 pages every single day. Doesn't matter what it says. Whatever's on the top of your brain, spit it out. And essentially, you're getting out all the crap and all of the stuff that your critic brain is thinking, and you're able to get your creative brain to be able to pass through that, because if your critic brain is sitting up there, it can't. But if you just dump that out, it like bores a little hole through so some of that creativity can come through. I'm gonna be doing my morning pages, but instead of doing them on paper, I'm going to be doing them here on YouTube. I've uploaded to YouTube every single day one time in my life, and that was on 31 days of Halloween, which nearly killed me. So in all areas of my life, I want to challenge myself to kind of get out of my groove, get out of my little box that I've made for myself, which is very comfortable, but also equally uncomfortable. I can tell that I've kind of closed myself off from the internet, really immersed myself into motherhood, and the only thing that I want to talk about is motherhood. I want to challenge myself to do a few different things. So I've been feeling physically not great. I got COVID a few weeks ago. I'm all better from it now, all good. After it all went away, I've been having almost consistent headaches every single day. And I know I have a headache condition. This is not that. This is not cluster headaches. This is just a pounding headache every single day. I've been trying to drink a ton of water. I've been trying to wake up at different times to see if that has anything to do with it. It doesn't so far seem to like anything that I'm doing has that much of an impact, but I have been eating pretty poorly. Number one thing that I'm gonna be doing on this challenge going forward is I'm going to upload every day to YouTube. That's a big task, and I'm not going to overthink it. Number 2, I am going to change my way of eating. I was actually prescribed by my doctor years ago the Keto Lifestyle because I was pre-diabetic, and I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and insulin resistance, and it worked great for me. I was able to lose weight. I was able to just overall feel much better. I had a lot more energy. And after giving birth, which I had gestational diabetes as well, so I couldn't eat carbs in my pregnancy, but after giving birth, I just honestly, carbs. I've just eaten anything I want whenever I want. I'm still breastfeeding. I've just eaten whatever, dude, for like the last 2 years. And I don't feel great, if I'm being honest with you. I definitely still have insulin resistance. I definitely still need to be on a lower carb lifestyle. I already talked to my doctor about it. They agree. So I'm gonna go back to that. Number 3, I would like to drink more water. I would like to drink 6 glasses of water a day. Well, I don't very often feel thirst, so I'd like to just stick to drinking 6 glasses of water a day. And then I'd like to do some movement every day if I can. If that means going outside and going for a walk with my family, that's great. If that means hopping on my Peloton, great. If that means going on the treadmill, awesome. Whatever it be, I would just like to get some physical activity every single day. I don't know if I'm adding too many things, and I don't want to set myself up for failure by adding too many things. So some bonus things would be if I could wake up in the morning and get ready. That would be awesome. I feel so good about myself when I have just taken a little bit of effort in the morning, maybe curl my hair. It makes a world of difference for me mentally to feel like I am put together. And I would love to be creative. I really highly enjoy coming into my son's room and painting. I don't know if you guys have seen this room. I don't really frequently share it on YouTube. I have a little bit in the past, but I work in this room quite often, and I paint a mural on my son's walls, and I'm probably about 70% done at this point, and I'm just in love with it in here. It's my favorite room in the house. It makes me feel very proud every time I come in here, and I feel good about myself when I am in here working. It feels really wonderful to be creative and to just get into a flow state. And so I am going to hopefully be able to do a little bit of creativity each day. If those last 2 don't happen, that's okay. But the top ones I would really like to make happen. And I wanted to bring you guys along with me. I feel like if I don't, I am not gonna get out of this headspace that I'm in. I am just in a rut of feeling like I'm not good enough for YouTube. Like I don't know my place on this platform anymore since becoming a mother. It has fundamentally changed the entire fabric of my life. So much so that I don't even recognize myself as a content creator. I'm in such a different phase of life right now. It's really hard for me to relate to who I was before, and that's a really scary feeling, if I'm being honest with you. It's quite honestly terrifying. So if tomorrow is the day that we start eating healthy, I'm gonna drink my guava juice. This is honestly absolutely delicious. Bundaberg guava flavored sparkling fruit drink. I bought it thinking it was sparkling water. Does have 43 grams of sugar in it. That is my YouTube video. That is day one. Content warning, I am going to be talking here in this part about weight, and not that the majority of this like challenge that I'm doing for myself is going to be weight related, but that is absolutely a bonus. I am overweight, and so it would be really fantastic to kind of document that and see kind of what changes in that arena, even though that is really not at all what I care about throughout any of this. I don't care what I look like, I care what I feel like, and lately I have had no energy at all. I know I have a toddler and I have a new dog I shall chat with you about and introduce you to in upcoming videos. I'm uploading every day. It should be very soon. Yeah, I just feel like I'm waking up in the mornings tired. I'm in midday feeling like I need a nap, and I'm going to bed tired. And we're, you know, doing a lot of stuff, sure, but I shouldn't feel this fatigued. I feel very fatigued. Throughout this challenge, I'm hoping to gain more energy, to stop feeling so fatigued, to have more mental clarity, and to hopefully get just healthier and feel better overall. I'm also hoping that my headaches kind of subside. It could be like a long COVID symptom, I don't know. It could just be life, but I'm not a regular headache getter to where I have to take like a Tylenol or an ibuprofen or anything. But after having COVID, I mean, I've probably had like 7 really poundy headaches. So that's not. And I don't want this to become a thing where I'm relying on friggin' pain medication to, you know, get through my days. That's not something that I want. So I am, you know, just hoping that more than anything, I can kind of get my just physical and mental health on lock by doing really good, healthy things in life. My mental health has been decent, but it's definitely, you know, on a downturn. Winter does that anyway. But I'm just feeling a little more overwhelmed lately, a little more snappy lately, and my PMDD seems to be getting a little bit worse lately, which it's premenstrual dysphoric disorder. It's basically like before your period, you, instead of having PMS, which is like you're kind of moody, like it destroys your life and it makes you feel absolutely like hopeless and terrible. And the SSRIs that I'm on have really helped, but they definitely haven't mitigated it like they once did. So I think that that can have a lot to do with just overall, I've been eating like shit, dude. Like straight up pasta, bread, toast, ice cream, whatever I want, whenever I want. This dumpling place opened up, haven't helped. I've eaten 5,000 dumplings. I am a dumpling right now, and I wish not to be. I am starting off this challenge at 183 pounds. And yep, that's where we're at. I'm 5'1". I think that I would, you know, I don't know if I have any weight goals. I just would like to feel better. That's really all I care about. That's really all this is. So hopefully good changes will be made. My house is clean, which is really great. First and foremost, that is one of my biggest things, is that if my space is clean, I feel pretty good. And I cleaned the shit out of my house the other day. It feels really good. All right, well, that's this video, you guys. I just wanted to say hello and say expect me every day. And I hope that I stick to it. I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let you guys down either, but I don't want to let myself down, because it's really important to me that I come back on YouTube strong and get out of this mental space that I've been in, which is just terrible. I can't upload to YouTube. I feel completely stuck. I feel frozen because I feel like, so what happened was I listened to this podcast from Mr. Beast, and it was really, really good, and it was really inspiring, and it really inspired me to want to try harder on my YouTube channel. And so once I listened to that podcast, I stopped uploading to YouTube. And whereas he was like, you know, just really, you know, instead of putting out 30 crappy videos, put out one good video. I overthought every video and put out no videos. And the podcast had the opposite effect on me that it was supposed to. And it was actually really good and really inspiring, but it got me overthinking my content to the point where I was like, oh, I have to quit. And that's bananas. I need to relax a little bit and recognize that just because this is a different phase in my life doesn't mean that it needs to change anything. It's really tough when you've created a sort of niche for yourself online. I'm RawBeautyKristi, you know, I'm makeup. And then when you don't upload makeup content and maybe it doesn't perform as well or what have you, it just feels like I've sort of boxed myself in. And I love doing makeup on YouTube. It's really fun. I'm also a complex, multifaceted human being with a million different things that I love to do. When I feel like I'm not doing good enough, I just simply don't do it at all. And I've never overthought my content in the 10 years I've been online. And then I became a mom, and then I overthink everything. So I think I've definitely rambled on enough for this video. And if I plan on doing this every day, I need to keep these not 45 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me on this challenge. Maybe you can choose some things for yourself to challenge yourself on. They don't need to be anything difficult. It could literally be waking up at a certain time every day. It could be challenging yourself to shower every day, challenging yourself to floss your teeth every day. I'd like to add that to my list as well. I went to the dentist and she said to do it, and I was like, I will. I have not done it. And these videos may not all be vloggy style like this. They probably will be some makeup-y content in there. There'll probably be some dog content in there, maybe some mom stuff as well. So I really just want to get myself out of my overthinking box and upload what I want when I want and stop telling myself that I can't. I think that is it. Let me know what you guys want to add to your challenge list for yourself, and we can kind of hold each other accountable. And I will be reading the comments because I want to get back into the community aspect of what I started here on my YouTube channel. I came here to do this with community, and I have kind of ran myself out of it by my own brain, by nobody's fault, no fault of anybody else's, just myself. So, okay, well, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.